In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Good morning, and how are you, my dear students? I am teacher Ala, and together we are going to start a new math period on today, Thursday, May 7, 2020. Get ready and start watching this video with me. In this period, we will continue with the third part of handling data unit, and in today's period, we will learn about two new types of charts. Let's see together what are these types and how we can organize data using them. The first type will be the Carroll diagrams, and the second type will be Venn diagrams. We will study together in details what are these charts and how can we organize or read information using these charts. Carroll diagrams is another type of charts. Let's see together what are Carroll diagrams. Carroll diagrams help us to sort data in a yes or no manner. If the first group is labeled A, then the second group is usually labeled not A. This is an example on Carroll diagram. As you can see, the Carroll diagram looks like a table. In Carroll diagrams, we have two groups. The first group is labeled as A, the second group is labeled as not A. In this example, the first group is triangles, the second group is not triangles. So the first group is A, the second group is not A. In the first group, we will draw the triangles. How many triangles are there in this picture? All the underlined shapes are triangles. So in group A, we have to draw all these triangles. Now what do we have to draw in group B? Not triangles. Excellent. All shapes that are not triangles has to be drawn in the second group. All shapes with the X mark are not triangles. As we said, the first group for triangles and the second group not triangles. How else we can sort the same data using Carroll diagrams? How about sorting them according to their colors this time? What Carroll diagram you can get if you organize them according to their color? Excellent. One of the other ways that we can use to organize them in a Carroll diagram is to sort them into green and not green. This time, we have to underline the green shapes, no matter if they are triangles or not. Here is the correct answer. We underlined all green shapes, no matter they were triangles or another shapes. Now, the second group has to be not green. All other shapes are not green. So in the second group, we have to draw all other shapes that are not green. So in the first group, green. In the second group, not green. Here are the correct answers. So as we said, the first group will be for green shapes, second group will be for shapes that are not green. In the first Carroll diagram, we divided the objects according to their shapes into triangles and not triangles. In the second Carroll diagram, we divided the same objects according to their colors this time into green and not green. Even in this type of Carroll diagram, we can do more examples. We can reorganize the same objects according to their colors using a different color. Like we can say red or not red, blue or not blue. This is another example on objects that we can organize using Carroll diagram. As you can see, these objects can be 2D shapes and 3D shapes. Also, they have different colors. Remember that in Carroll diagrams, if the first group is A, the second group is not A. So, to make a Carroll diagram, according to the 2D shape and the 3D shape, you can't make the first group 2D shape and the second group 3D shape. You must have the same group as 2D shape and the second group as not a 2D shape. Which one of these objects is a 2D shape? You can notice that rectangle, star, parallelogram, heart, and triangle are all 2D shapes. So, other objects in this picture are not 2D shapes, and we have to put them or to draw them in the other group, not a 2D shape. The last type of charts that we will study about is the Venn diagram. In Venn diagrams, as you can see, we have two overlapped circles. The first circle is A, the second circle is B, and we have an overlap between both circles called A and B. So in Venn diagram, we use circles to help us to sort our data into different groups. If there is an object in circle A, this means that this object belongs to A only. If there is an object in this part of circle B, this means that this object belongs to B only. But if there is an object that comes in the overlap between A and B, this means that this object belongs to both A and B. And if there is any object that is out of the two circles but inside this white space around the circles, this means that this object doesn't belong for both A and B. This is an example that shows to us how we can organize data using a Venn diagram. Put these people in the correct places in the two Venn diagrams below. As you can see, in the first circle, we have to put people that wear glasses. In the second circle, we have to put females. Now let's see together how we organize the data. So here is in details how we put these people in the correct places in the Venn diagram. Ben doesn't wear glasses and not a female, so he is out of both circles. Anna wears glasses and also a female, so she's in the overlapping between the two circles. Seb wears glasses but not a female, so he will be in the wears glasses circle. Rosie, a female but doesn't wear glasses, so she will be in the female group or female circle. Jamie wears glasses but not a female, so he will be in wears glasses circle. Dan, same like Ben, he doesn't wear glasses and not a female also, so he will be out of both circles. And the last one, Megan, she's a female but doesn't wear glasses, so she will be in the female circle. Here are the same people again: Ben, Anna, Seb, Rosie, Jamie, Dan, and Megan. But this time we are going to use another Venn diagram to organize them. The first circle will be for people who has blonde hair, the second circle will be for male, and the overlap will be for both. Male that has blonde hair. And out of both circles will be for people who is both, not a male and doesn't have a blonde hair. Try to find out the difference between the answers of this Venn diagram and the previous Venn diagram. Here is another example on Venn diagram. The first circle for bugs that are blue, and the second circle for bugs that are spotty, and the overlap for bugs that are both blue and spotty. Take a look at the insects and try to find out where do you have to draw each one of these bugs. I think all of you got the correct answers. The first bug is blue only, so we draw it in this circle. The second one, blue and spotty, so it has to be in the overlap. The third one and the fourth one and the fifth one and the sixth one are spotty only, so they have to be in this circle. The seventh one, also spotty and blue, so it will be in the overlap. The last one, spotty only, so it has to be here. Before we end our period, let's take a quick revision about all types of charts that we studied in this unit. The first type that we studied about was lists and tables. In this type of charts, we organized our data using tables, as you can see in this example. The second type of charts was the pictogram, and we said that in pictograms we use pictures to show or organize our data. The third type was the bar charts. Bar charts are similar to pictograms, but in bar charts we use bars to organize or show our data instead of pictures. Type number 4 was the Tolly charts. Tolly charts are similar to lists and tables. The only difference that in Tolly charts we use Tolly marks instead of numbers to organize or to show our data. We also studied about Carroll diagrams, and we said that in Carroll diagrams we must have a table with two groups. The first group is labeled as A and the second group is labeled as not A. The last type of charts is the Venn diagram, and in Venn diagram we have two circles, circle A, circle B, and the overlap between A and B called A and B. So in handling data, we try to find out the best method to organize our data, as we saw in all these previous examples. This is the end of our math period for today. Your homework will be page 132 in the workbook. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I am waiting for you to share your answers with me. I hope to see you soon. See you next time, and goodbye.